Okay, una problema. Look at this huge crate, 84,000. Today we're going down to Puerto Montt. It's an active volcano. Club Alemán just around the corner. I don't speak Spanish. Good, you're riding with me today. Then the bike starts flying.
Panamericana.
Hi, I'm Alex, adventuring my motorbike around the world. Join the ride in South America.
Happy day from Santiago de Chile, folks. I'm a bit sick, but I have to pick up Camely. Just got the papers for the airway bill. The document fee is paid. Now I need to go back out through the security to the customs importer. And then I go back and pay the fee for the warehouse. And then I can pick her up. Okay, una problema. Customs is closed on Saturday and Sunday. Not so good. Okay, I asked security, there is no other office. I'm going back to the guy who just helped me get the papers here and ask him if there's any other option at the moment. He said there is another office for customs. That is who are working on the weekend. Let's see. I don't need to be able to read this, but they're also closed. I was just waiting in front of the office and then a lady came around and she's working for Aduanes Customs. Let's see if she can help me. Hey guys, I got confirmation there's always a way you can do it. So I was standing in front of the Aduanes, which was closed, and then a friendly lady came around and was just like wondering what I'm doing. I tried to explain to her with the translator, I want to import a motorcycle. She kind of brought me through the security. She had long discussions to get me through with the security guys, but my passport had to stay there. And then somebody escorted me up to the offices. Many offices, it was all closed. Just a few people from the customs were working there. Then they realized they need my passport to check my motorbike in. So somebody went down again, picked up the passport, brought it up. Anyway, then they were trying to sign into the system for like 25 minutes. Several people, nobody could sign into the system. I mean, like, I worked for an IT company. I told them, try an incognito window. Then it worked. And then they ran through the process. I got the temporary import permit now. I would not recommend you guys to come here on a weekend. Do it during the week, that's gonna be much more easy. But yeah, looks like we're making progress. And this is kind of going to the Aduanes people here at the airport. Big thank you for your help, really appreciate that. So now I'm heading back to the Fast Air building where I've been before. The entrance is at the very right over there to kind of pay the bills for the storage. And here now is time to pick up. The document handling fee was 84,000, which is like $90 US. And the storage was 155,000, which covers 3 days, I think. So all up, that's a bit more than $250 US. Thank you, Google Translate, for making this feasible. Here it is. Looks like I'm riding a BMW, but I'm not. Hey guys, this is a really, really big crate. What's going on here? Seems to be a bit difficult to transport that big crate. Now it's in balance. Yeah, security clear, that's good. Look at this huge crate. What's going on here? Hey guys, next time we need to find a different solution for that. This is too expensive to ship something like that, right? That's why no fork. Funny. It looks good. I mean, the front fork is a bit much under pressure. But what can we do? All right, this is how we look. She's out of the crate. And now we're getting ready. The good thing is that the front wheel is on this time. This is really the only advantage. But paying like $1,000 US for having the front wheel on, guys, this is not worth it. There was a bit of too much pressure into the sensor here. Now the rubber is inside. So we're ready to start. Chile ahead. I have no idea how long, maybe like 3 months, 4 months here, Argentina, Chile, Patagonia, and then just north to Alaska. Let's go. Alright folks, we got new stickers now here printed.
Bueno, aquí estamos en Santiago con las mejores impresiones de Santiago como stickers.
Really good shop, good quality. They gave me a few stickers in addition also. Juan Paulo, muchas gracias.
Panamericana.
And we are here at Hostel Casa Mate with Christian, and I have the honor to become part of the Hall of Fame here in Santiago de Chile. Nice. Thank you for Christian being such a great host. It's good spending time here with you in the beautiful hostel. I mean, like, guys, you have beautiful space here to take care of your motorbikes. Also, if there's some space, Christian offers some opportunities to store bikes here. You have a gate which is locked, 2 gates actually. Camera is just standing there and waiting to be ridden again. Yeah, it's a nice place. It's an old house. When was the house built?
1927.
Yes.
Yes.
It's an old building, yeah?
Yes, it's close to 100 years.
But
Yeah.
still beautiful.
Nice, my friend. Thanks a lot for your words. You stay now here. Nice.
Now the road's gonna take us southbound from Santiago de Chile towards the Nationalpark Radal Tazas. We are heading into the Anden to do some crazy roads. Further to Villarrica and the volcano Sorno, and finally to Puerto Montt.
And now we're just heading southbound to reach Carretera Austral in a couple of days. Still snow there, at least on top of the mountains. We are talking mid of November at the moment. Especially in the city center, there's a private autobahn motorway, which is obviously very crazy for foreigners, because you need to have a tag and there's no other option to pay but by tag or with a Chilean credit card. I'm not even sure, maybe even they couldn't catch me if I just ride there and don't pay, but I have time, so going slowly. Now I'm outside of the city center, and I think there's a different motorway where you can pay with cash.
So I'm looking for a campsite. Everything seems to be pretty much booked or closed, but at least a bit of adventure is going on. Gracias. Parque Siete Tazas, I think that's the name. Everything is closed. We are way before the season. Some little houses here. Completos de campo. Maybe this is camping, maybe not. I don't speak Spanish. What's this? I don't know. I don't read camping here. Maybe it is camping, maybe not. Who knows? Who knows? I don't see anybody camping here. Alright, this is the campsite. I paid 7,000, which is like $7, $8. She said only a few people are camping here tonight. I think this is a pretty big place. We are in Chile and I'm camping again. 7,000. Not so expensive, but also not a lot of service here. Showers are cold. I have a place just next to the baños. There's a river down there, maybe I walk there. It's in the middle of the bush, which is nice. And yeah, camping in Chile, let's do it. Okay, good morning folks from Chile. A beautiful day. We're just leaving Siete Tazas. I think we're going to see some beautiful volcanoes in a couple of days. That's really going to be an awesome adventure. Yeah, today I think I'm just going to make some progress. It's election day in Chile. So it's very empty on the road. Last night we had like 8 degrees. Perfect for the dawn sleeping bag. And look, the Chilean flag is blowing in the wind. Thank you, Chile, for hosting me. Alrighty folks, we have the horses again on the road. Looking here, what's going on? Hello brother, how are you? Now the weather just changed from sun into clouds. And we went off to the Pichon. I think this part is just not built yet. All the other roads are fairly new. Beautiful scenery on the right side. Lush green grass. The mountains, the beginning of the Andes. On the left side we have some sunshine, also the Andes. We're heading back to the main road to be able to proceed a bit faster southbound. Yeah, excited. It's good to ride here again. Feeling Camely underneath. She's rolling nicely. And we're having some good time here. Yeah, let's go. Oh no, my startless zip tie broke from the outside zip of the jacket. I just arrived at the campsite. 7 hours on the road. Many places are closed still, and it's also closed. There's a number you can call. I came from here on this road. I called them, but I mean, like, I don't speak Spanish, right? And they don't speak English. They said el frente. I think they mean in front, and I said sí. Now then they just like hang up because I didn't understand what they were talking about. Maybe somebody is coming now, maybe not. All right, I just checked in at the campsite here. Fernando just brought me here. I can camp just somewhere over there. He put a light bulb into it and he gave me this thing here. You know what I will use it for? I will use this piece at the rear to fix my zip tie here. Yeah, I was thinking about building this with wire, but now this just comes around the corner. This is like how life works sometimes. This is like magic, the power of the universe. Look at the beautiful scenery. I have a table, and just behind me there's the river running. Here the light bulb, you just twisted it in. Awesome. As today is election day, most of the supermarkets are closed. There was just like one big one, but it was so crowded I didn't want to leave my motorbike outside. I couldn't see it when I go inside. So I have no food but rice and olive oil tonight. What can we do tomorrow morning? Just oats and banana. Oh, wow, wow, wow. We're avoiding the tunnel here. So we're going over the pass, 1600 meters, 650 meters actually. This is beautiful. The soil here is much different. I've never seen such soil. It's actually a bit sandy, like big gravel, but it can be a little bit loose in times, especially in the bends. And I don't want to ride here when it's wet because I think it's getting rather muddy. Changing conditions, not as bad as in Australia though, because it's not much corrugated. Chile really comes with lush green. Really nice. Riding camely in Chile. Car in front of us is rather going fast. I don't have the air filter in yet, the pre-air filter. We're gonna do like 30 kilometers on this road now and enjoying the beautiful countryside. It is different. We have no sunshine, but look at the trees. Those kind of trees I have not seen before anywhere on the planet. The gravel road is actually really good. It's not too hot. Going like 50 at the moment. Nothing too special. Not too fast, not too slow. Oh, a cow. Just enjoying it, right? Oh, 2 cows. 3 cows. Oh, several cows. A cow comes never alone. I'm actually surprised about the quality of the roads. They're even better than in Australia. I mean, like in Australia, there were no roads. So much sand in the air. And I have no filter in. América del Sur. Muy bien, amigo, amigo. Oh, el frente. For you probably doesn't look so impressive, but for me it does. This is like insane. I can see like, I don't know, like 60 kilometers, 50 at least in the distance. Beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Okay, now we're going more downhill. Oh, beautiful. This is incredible. Yeah, we are somewhere south of Santiago. I have no idea, maybe 800 kilometers south. We're going to a lake. And I hope the lake will be beautiful. I mean, there's the river running already on the side, and I think that's going into the lake. Oh, what's that? This is a gravel. Oh, wait. I go slowly. Very kind that you're stopping and let me pass. This is also not expected. People are very taken care of, and all the other cars also they went slower. This didn't happen in the stands. They were just like overtaking you and putting you into a dust cover. Look at the fence on the side, built with these old branches from trees. It's good that it's overcast. The scenery becomes beautiful. It's not so hot, and still we're riding in the sun. Yeah, it's good you're riding with me today. I appreciate your company. We're having lots of fun here on the road. We have a bit much air pressure in for the moment, so at the rear I think we're going with 2.7 and the front with 2.3. Yeah, could be 0.2, 0.3 less on both ends, but I mean, like, what can you do? You can't always be perfect. Oh, it's a bit slippery here. Wee. I don't like that. Now the ground is a bit loose. The stones are loose underneath. Not a lot like sand, but takes a bit more concentration. As long as you go straight, it's not a problem, obviously, but if you go a bit into the bends, into the corners, then you feel it. The handlebar is moving left, right all the time. I'm quite happy I have the steering damper. I think it does a good job. Okay, I think I really need to concentrate here a bit more. Go into my knees and leave the handlebar loose, so Camille can just stand up on her own. Oh, now it's better again. I can stretch my knees again and rest a bit. Yeah, this is a convenient thing here. Some houses. Oh, there's the lake already. I think we're getting even closer. Very calm, but no sun on it, unfortunately. So we can't really see the color. Beautiful. What can I say? People, this is beautiful. Now the road is also good. No more loose stones. This is what we love. The bus is just picking up the people here. We have to go right, I think. Do we? I have no idea. I want to go before the bus goes. Where do we have to go? There's a bicycle coming. Oh, it's a good day for windsurfing. Beautiful. Chile, you got my heart. Chile. I always say Chile because Chile is like the way we say in German. I need to say Chile. Chile, like hot. Everybody's so friendly. I mean, like, if you don't greet them, they won't greet you. But when you greet them, they always give you smiling greet back. Always. Always. First country I experienced that. Beautiful. Chile, I love you. And the Chilean flag is waving everywhere. It's incredible. These people are so proud of their nation. Imagine we Germans would do that. You don't see that in Germany. Why are we not so proud of our nation? Maybe there are reasons. But maybe we should forget the past. Not forget, but come over the past. Typical village here in the Anden. Restaurant. It is all a higher standard than in other countries. You can feel that. More technique, better cars, better buildings, just a higher standard of everything. Why is this guy going so slow? Good morning. I'm about to overtake her. Actually do it now because you're going so slowly. It's a bit corrugated here. Where's less corrugation? Hey brother, how are you? Shaking through? Good morning and happy day. New experiences here in Chile. I'm at the campsite and I wanted to pay last night. It's 7,000, which is like 7 euros, 8 US dollars. A lot of money, and I want to pay with 20,000. So like a $20 bill, right? And they cannot give change. They cannot give change. They just can't give change. They asked me, you can go outside and eat something and change there, or go to the supermarket and change there. Then I asked, can I pay with credit card? No, you can't. Then he says like, later his mom will be back and maybe she can do it. And now I'm coming back in the morning and they still can't do it. I mean, like, I'm your customer. I'm your customer. Yes. Alright folks, we're leaving the campsite. We're heading south. I wanted to book an Airbnb last night. I did it at 11 PM or something like that, but the owner has 24 hours to accept my booking. At 24 hours I would be in bed at that place already. Now I have to wait to see if they accept me or not. Back on gravel. This road is very corrugated. Washboard. And one car, and the air is completely full of dust. There's not a lot of wind today. Makes it a bit unpleasant to ride here. Because of the corrugation I try to go a bit quicker, as long as the road is straight. Not too bad here, but 65 to 70 is a good speed. Then the bike starts flying. What are we going? 60 only. Oi, 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 oi. Oi, oi, oi. The tire are also a bit pressured up for this road. Bird, go away or I kill you! We're going 70 now. When I talk the speeds, I always talk GPS speed, because the indicator here is often 8, 9, 10 kilometers more than GPS. The Yamaha guys meant it a bit too good here. We're going on 4th gear, which gives us a good amount of flexibility. Hola, we are here in Villarrica, and over there is the volcano in the clouds. Beautiful.
the lake, and Coca-Cola. Everywhere is Coca-Cola, so big. Everywhere is Coca-Cola. People are drinking Coca-Cola. Not sure if they know that it's not healthy. What's going on? It's good to have long suspension travel. We don't have to worry about these bumps.
Alright folks, we're gonna expect a bit of bad weather. So I decided to go into a kind of hut here and spend some time here. Check out the further route and definitely enjoy the view to the volcano there. It's a bit covered at the moment, but I think might come out tomorrow, maybe not because it's gonna rain, I don't know. And here we have the volcano, finally. Look how beautiful. We're starting the day. Today we're going down to Puerto Montt along the Ruta de Siete Lagos, the route of the 7 lakes. In the end we want to go to Volcano. I think it's the Volcano Soro. We can ride up there, enjoy a beautiful view because as you can see the sun is shining today and we can see the volcano. And today actually I booked something already to stay overnight because it's going to be a long day on the road, 450 kilometers on country roads, maybe a bit of motorway as well. Final check, everything looks good. Here we go. It's gonna be a beautiful day. Almost no clouds in the sky. All these small houses, like single houses, right? Very small. I don't know, maybe like 4 small rooms, if even 4, maybe just even 3. Everywhere, standing next to each other. There's a fence around it. That's kind of the way the people live here. We have an interesting mood this morning with the low-hanging clouds over the lake. We're riding in the direction of the volcano, trying to reach the top as far as possible on the road. Oh, beautiful. Chile has more than 90 active volcanoes. I think at the moment they are not too active, they are a little bit more silent. But I'm sure they're gonna break out anytime soon again. They do this, I don't know, maybe every 10 years or so they show a bit more activity. And every so many years they do a big firework. Beautiful. Oh, look at this. Looks like ski slopes. Actually, there is a ski lift up there, I think. Can go skiing on a volcano. Only in Chile. There are slopes. Now there's just like no slopes, but there is a ski lift. Look at the black soil. Wow, this all came out of earth. We just got to the top because I love to be on the top. Muy bien. Here we are at Volcano Osorno. The E-boy chief one skiing here in Chile on top of the volcano. Look at the lava that once came out and got hard thrown from the center of the earth. And it's very sharp. The stones are sharp in every way. They're just sharp. Can we reach the lake? It was close. Hola chicos y chicas, we are in the national park Vicente Pérez Renales, and behind us we have the volcano Soro. It's an active volcano, one of 90 active volcanoes in Chile. but at the moment it's rather calm. So yeah, behind me there is a lake, and the name of the city or village here is Puyuhui, I think, something like that. Look at this incredible scenery. Camel is parking here. Yeah, so I'm making my way now down to Puerto Montt, which is 1.5 hours to go. I booked something for tonight to not be stressed out, and yeah, but for now I'm enjoying the scenery. Here you have it. Yeah, Germany. You ever seen this car? It's a Volkswagen. They call it Volkswagen Voyage. Hey, Germany really is everywhere. Germany, even on the Boneros fire brigade cars. Club Alemán just around the corner. Most of the organic stuff here comes from Germany. You want to have some Vollkornspirelli? Up die Post.